Where do you live? What do you do? When do you study English? In this video, I'm going to show you how to make questions with what, where, and when, and how to answer them in English. Hey friends, Teacher Prix here to help you talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. Lesson 23 of the Beginner's Guide. In this lesson, we are going to talk about W8 questions. What's this? We call these questions W8 questions because they start with words that start with these letters, W or 8. The W8 question words are what, where, when, who, whom, which, how, whose, and why. Today, we will focus on what, where, and when. To help you with this lesson, I also have a post on my blog about this subject, so I will leave the link in the descriptions, okay? One important thing you need to know about this question is that they require specific information when you are going to answer them. It's not simply a yes or no question. Nope. Now, when you are going to answer these questions, you are going to give specific information. So, for example, if I ask you, what is your name? You cannot start with yes or no. Yes, my name is Priscilla. No, you start with the information. My name is Priscilla. So here we go. What? You use this word to ask general questions. For example, what do you do in the morning? I study in the morning. What do you eat at night? I eat dinner at night. When you ask a question with what, you don't use what in the answer because you don't need it, okay? As I told you, you will give the information that I asked for, okay? So what do you eat? Fruit, a salad, dinner, okay? In previous lessons in this guide, you learned how to make questions in the simple present with do and does. However, you only learned how to make yes or no questions. What's the difference in terms of structure? The only difference now is that you are including, you are adding the word what, okay? All the rest of your question stays the same. Do you drink in the morning? Yes or no? Do you drink in the morning? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Now I want to know a specific piece of information, so I ask, what do you drink in the morning? Well, I drink water in the morning. I drink milk in the morning. So now you added what, but all the rest of your question stays the same, okay? What do you eat in the afternoon? I eat a sandwich in the afternoon. Now let's talk about where. Where is another W8 question that we use to talk about location. So when you ask questions with where, you want to know location, address. So for example, where are you from? Well, I'm from Brazil. Location. Where do you live? I live in São Paulo. Where do you work? I work at IBM. If you want to learn more about prepositions, watch this video, okay? In this video, I talk a little bit more about in, on, at, okay? Just like what, where is a word that you do not use when you are giving the answer. You give the information that was asked, okay? So where do you work? At IBM, okay? Now, let's talk about when. We use when to ask about time, okay? For example, when do you study English? I study English every day? Well, I study English on Mondays and Wednesdays. I study English on weekends. Time, when, okay? When is your birthday? My birthday is on September 13th. When do you read books? I read books in the morning. There you go. In this lesson, lesson 23, I showed you 3 important W8 questions. Okay, I will show you more, but not in this lesson. To make this lesson short, I showed you only 3, but in future lessons, I will show you more W8 questions and how to answer these questions. So to summarize, we use where, when, and what to make specific questions in English. When we use these words, we want specific information. Therefore, these questions are not yes or no questions. You cannot start with yes or no. It doesn't make sense. You need to answer with the information required. You also learned the position of these words in your questions. They come first, and then the rest of your question. Okay? Now I have an exercise for you. I want you to ask me 3 questions. One with where, one with what, one with when. In the comments. Game on! I hope you enjoyed this video. Help me spread the word and share this video with your friends on your social media, and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video lesson. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye!